It's the start of a new season. It's OCAA Women's Softball, and it's a 3-team mini tournament to begin things from Windsor. Welcome everyone to Weeds and Drills coverage. I'm Justin Prince as the Sheridan Bruins take on the hometown St. Clair Saints to begin their regular season campaigns here today. The Sheridan Bruins coming off a 6-18 campaign last season, but the St. Clair Saints will see a lot of new names, a part of the roster after winning last year's national title. Here's a look at Sheridan's names for today. Peyton Barkley will lead things off today, followed by Jalen Taylor, originally from Windsor. Weiss will start in third. Then it's Kirsten Razzo, Emily Liscombe, Zoe Rumble, followed in the lineup by Nikki Parpata, then Kayla Earnhardt and Emily Manley. Your flex today is the catcher. That is today Hannah Pasovic. So they get all prepared to start things off. The Bruins looking for a lot of offense today. Here's a look at St. Clair with 6 returning players from last season. Shaylin Murphy at short. Center is going to be Judy LaFleur. You have Grondin at third base. Ashley Brew, one of the returners, at second. Then you get to some of the newcomers, including Ada Amara, who will start at first base. Cameron LaFleur and Coombs is now your outfield. And your new catcher this season is Zaniah Jackson. A lot of new players a part of St. Clair, meaning we might see a different type of team this season. St. Clair trying to come out big with some of the recruits this season, coming off back-to-back provincial and CCSA national championship titles. The Bruins have a very young squad for their campaign. We'll see how they perform today as well with several of their first years. A grand total of 9 new recruits for the Bruins this season. A cloudy and windy day as well over the ballpark, as you see. We'll start to factor things. Also very freezing. Just at the start of September, 12 degrees Celsius today, give or take. It is cold after being a good 10 degrees hotter as early as a week ago. That's so quickly the weather can change. Dana Juarez will be making her debut as a St. Clair Saint today. She's the starting pitcher for the Saints, one of the new recruits brought in for the program. She'll have a lot to prove to begin this campaign. We'll see how she plays after being a part of the Southern Alberta Revolution program. Was an all-star and a provincial champion at the club level. She'll be depended upon as the ace after losing many of the big names from previous seasons. Just about all set to go for today's matchup. We're happy to have you with us here on Weeds Digital Productions from Windsor, Ontario. Leading things off today, Peyton Barkley. Barkley led the team in batting average last season in 24 games, hitting about .329. Starting things off with a fastball, 0-1. First pitch is in. At 11:02 opening pitch for this season. The 0-1. Popped up, foul. 2 strikes already to the count, 0-2. Bruins last season as a team hit about .219 and were outscored by more than 100. Looking to have a different type of season this year. That one misses, 1-2.
12 degrees Celsius or 54 Fahrenheit, cloudy and breezy.
Pitchers count 1-2. That one rolls to her, 2-2. Barkley during last season had some home run power. Was one of 3 Bruins to hit home runs. It's one down left field line, in for a base hit. Barkley tries to stretch it to 2 and does. They call that a double as Barkley has the first hit of the season for the Bruins. So Barkley in scoring position already. Just down the line, blooped in. Good position. But that brings up the pitcher for today in Taylor. Taylor hits it in the infield, thrown over to first. For the out. 6-3, ground out. First out of the inning. And that basically goes straight to Shaylen Murphy at short to make the easy play. Starting off low. 1-0. And that one just about plunked her. They might be saying yes, indeed, it does. Hit by pitch. So 2 aboard now. That ends up hitting the batter, and already a conference up on the rubber. The umpires also talk things over after that sequence. The Sheridan Bruins have a chance to strike early.
Now batting is center fielder number 12, Kirsten Rasso.
Up at the plate, Kirsten Rasso. Starts off with 1 in the zone, 0-1. Barkley at second, Weiss at first. Rasso last season a .444 hitter. 414 in fact. Into the gap in left center. That will score at least 1. The Bruins bring in a run on another RBI double. 1 RBI on the play, so the Sheridan Bruins start off the scoring this season 1-0 over St. Clair. And good contact that time from Rasso. Had 3 home runs last season. Starting things off with a strike, 0-1 meanwhile for Liscombe. Tries to go low with it. Pickoff over to third. Gets the out. A 2-5 pickoff will take one of the runners out of scoring position. 2 outs in the inning. Here's a look down the left field line. Good pickoff. And went off speed with it for a strike. Count is 1-2. Liscombe, considered a dynamic player for this squad, a business student. Swings through it for a strikeout. And the side. And now they've said the count was wrong on the scoreboard. 2-2. Now it's done. Strike 3 for Liscombe. The side is retired. 1 left on base to start things off today for the Bruins offense. 1-0 Sheridan is your score. And the St. Clair Saints start in a hole. Usually we've seen St. Clair last season and a couple seasons perform so strong. We've seen Mercy Rule come into play. This team showing a different type of play style. Shaylen Murphy, Judy LaFleur, Reese Grondin will lead things off. Then it'll be followed by Ada Amara, Brooke Cameron, Canberra Coombs, Kirsten Kipfer. Then Donna Yaras and Jalen Jackson. Your flex today is Ashley Ray Brill. Sheridan Bruins so far. Looking stout at the plate at least. Barkley start things off with double. She's in left field. Razzo in center. Weiss in right. Then it's Rumble, Manley, Liscombe, Pata. And rounding out the lineup today is going to be the catcher in Pacific. That's a look at the defensive alignment today for the Bruins. And today they have pitching for them. Jalen Taylor, as talked about earlier on. Jalen Taylor, 0-2 last season. Had 1 game started, 3 appearances, but an ERA of 9.33. 9 innings played in, had 15 runs allowed, 12 earned, 2 strikeouts, and 7 walks for the former Windsorite. Went to Sandwich Secondary School. So we'll see what Taylor can do on her home turf and what St. Clair's new look offense will do. Reminder that later today at Acumen Stadium just across the way, it's going to be football action. The OFC in play. September 7th, Hamilton in town to take on the Saints, looking to see what they can do. 0-3 the Hurricanes this season. So looking like we are just about set to go. And some of the returning players will lead things out today. Shaylin Murphy is the leadoff hitter this season for St. Clair. Shaylin Murphy hit above 500 last year, 505 specifically. Had 11 doubles along with 2 home runs. Also picked up 7 stolen bases. That was good enough for third on the team. Murphy chops it right on past Rumble and Manley. Murphy tries to advance as the throw bounces off the glove of Liscombe. And Shaylin Murphy's aboard.
The center fielder, number 18, Judy Leffler.
So Shaylin Murphy, at the very least, gets the single that squirts right on past 2 different infielders. And St. Clair's not afraid to be aggressive on the base pass. We've seen them advance on pass balls a lot before. Judy LaFleur at the plate. Fouls it off her foot. 0-1. Judy LaFleur, last season, was a .393 hitter. 9 RBIs on the campaign. It was a single machine. That went outside, 1-1. Runner at second. Nobody out in the bottom of the first inning on a cold day here in September. 1-1. Thought about going around, held back, 2-1. Hitters count for LaFleur. Outside, 3-1. LaFleur pops it up. Played over at third by Rumble.
Now batting.
And the first out of the inning picked up there. That brings up Reese Grondin. Reese Grondin last season, 20 games, 30 at-bats though. Now she hits this over the head of the right fielder, Weiss. Murphy waved in to score. Grondin given the stop sign at third, and that will put St. Clair on the board.
Now batting for your Saints, playing first base, number 14, Ada Umera.
We'll see if that scored a hit or an error there. That was an awkward play. That just sails over Weiss. Hit is indeed the call. That allows Granda to go all the way to third. How about that? She had no extra base hits except for one double last season. Now here's the newcomer. This is Amara. Mara. Down low, pick off, wave back, 1-1. Lots of new talent coming in. Mara leading that charge during a preseason game, including some power for home run against the University of Windsor Lancers just a couple weeks ago. Now 1-2. Has experience in the club with the Etobicoke Mayhem. High drive, right center field, back to the wall, it bounces off the wall. St. Clair takes the lead, it's 2-1 and an RBI double.
Now batting the right fielder, number 7, Cameron.
And the St. Clair offense looking like they haven't missed a beat this season to start at least. And now they have their first lead of the season. Up at the plate, Brooke Cameron. One of the Alberta-based players brought in, fouls it away to start 0-1. Cameron and are one of the players from the Southern Alberta Revolution. Watching that one, 1-1. With the Revolution, she picked up a silver medal, was also one of the top players at Nationals, along with Juarez. That one fouled away again, 1-2. Pitchers count, the 1-2. Chopped over to Rumble. Rumble throw over to first, gets the out. And 5-3 ground out allows Mara to advance to third. That one just a simple chop. Closer play than one may think, but Coombs now set things up. The left fielder fouls it away, 0-1. They're one of the first-year players brought in for the program. The 0-1. Fouled away, stays 0-2 now, still in the strike count. Comes last year, played with two different club teams in Palmerston and in London. Also, accomplished hockey player in high school. Fouled away again, 0-2 still. St. Clair Saints last year had Dynamite offense hitting .441 as a team last year. So far, 3 of the 5 at the plate have picked up hits. Oh, 2. Down the right field line. It sails just foul and out of the range of Weiss. 0-2 still. Down the right field line, this time to the parking lot. Foul. All foul balls so far from Coombs. This one chopped over to short. Manley throws to first. Bit of a bobble, but still gets the out. 2 runs on 3 hits for St. Clair. And the St. Clair Saints take a 2-1 lead in the inning.
Over 55 Blue Thunders.
A battle to start between the Saints and the Bruins here on Weed Digital as we head to the top of the 2nd inning here in Windsor. But he was also an All-American, second team in this time to right. For that line this time. Gets across the original line of scrimmage. Tackle just shy of the first down.
Burrell looks for a spot. Burrell shoots it and scores on the near side. One mistake ends up booking a trip to the prairies.
Welcome back to today's ball game. As we enter the top of the 2nd inning, Rumble, put up, wants those due up this inning. One and one the count up at the plate for Rumble. Rumble, experience in the States, went originally from Chatham. Up high, 2-1. Rumble having experience in the NJCAA. Also previously was a member of the Mississauga North Tigers. Fouls it off herself, 2-2. 2-2 is the count. Juarez picked up off the hit into foul territory by Grondin for the first out.
Now batting, playing first base number 9, Nikki Parpada.
Put up, now comes up to the plate. Our first-year players starting with the strike to her count, 0-1. Hold up, previously club member with the Brantford Bobcats. It's talked about by our coaching staff and by the team captain, Olivia Weiss. It's being somebody who's a team player, not able to get aboard for her team here on a 6-3. Now up to the plate this time. It is the designated player, Earhart. Starts off with a rise ball, up 1-0. Morris goes back into the zone this time, 1-1. Setting up for the 1-1. Down in the heart of the plate again. 1-2. This one skied up the edge of foul territory.
No runs, no hits, no runs.
2 of the 3 outs end up being pop outs to Grondon. So we head to the bottom of the second inning. No hits, no runs, no errors for the Bruins this time. Reminder that St. Clair, or rather that Week Digital, will have some coverage of OHL action, preseason action. The Flint Firebirds, the Windsor Spitfires, September the 19th, start things off for the Volmer Center in LaSalle. Be sure to tune in on Week Digital for some preseason action. Bottom of the second inning, getting all squared away. And St. Clair able to bring 6 to the plate to begin the ball game. Kipper, Juarez, Jackson all due up to lead off this inning. Will St. Clair be able to build upon the offense, or will Sheridan be able to settle things down pitching-wise? A lot of first-year players now set to be due up here for the Saints.
Leading off for your Saints, the designated player number 8,
Kirsten Kipfer now up to the plate. Retrieve from Stratford, Kipfer with their first at-bat as a Saint. Starts off for the Rise Ball, 1-0. Previously was a member of the 22 Ontario Summer Games roster. Also made the Dean's List at St. Francis, the University of St. Francis in Joliet, Illinois. It's one to center. Brasso tracks it, gets it. First out.
Now batting for your Saints, the pitcher, number 2, Dana Juarez.
Dana Juarez now comes up to the plate as a hitter. Taylor starts things off with one fouled away from her count, 0-1. The 0-1. Right field and caught. Weiss tracks it down. 2 outs already in the bottom of the second.
Zanaya Jackson.
Look to the replay. That brings up Zanaya Jackson. Starting up high, 1-0. One and 0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Jackson chops it around and kicked away by Liscombe. Still gets the out.
No runs, no hits, no
Anna still able to get the ball to her as that will end the inning.
Folks, if you're a St. Clair College student looking to play sports on campus, make sure you follow
1, 2, 3 inning, although an awkward way to get the 4-3.
Student Athlete
still ends the frame. 2-1, still your score for the Saints on top.
Community sporting events happening here on campus.
So we head to the top of the third inning coming up here. So far, combined 5 hits in the ball game. Here in this one on Wheat Digital.
Oh, really? Yeah. Apparently Munster, Saskatchewan has quite the baseball.
Juarez looking solid to start things off. So far, keeping well composed on the count. Sheridan's offense looking very solid as well. We've seen from the top of the lineup especially. Emily Manley due up to lead things off, followed by Peyton Barkley and Jalen Taylor.
230 pitches in 3 days. Yep. Pitch counts be damned. Exactly.
Leading off the shortstop, number 7, Emily Manley.
Manley is the shortstop. Originally from Peterborough.
Pitch counts are we had to play 6 games of
Member previously of the Peterborough Thunder. Also played at the high school level. Swings through it, 0-1.
I tell our team every year, the most important statistic you need to make it with team plays. You cannot make an error because I can't let my starting pitcher pile on another 7.
Foul back to the screen, 0-2.
215 pitches on Friday. We will do it again on Sunday night. It's on 90.
Hitters count, or rather pitchers count, will now get an extra one to it. 0-2 still.
Those kids that got semi and others 14 days, but that was the race. Then you get to the final, you got no chance. But you got to win to get there.
0-2 is the count. Outside, now 1-2. One and two, foul back again. Stays 1-2. Swings through it for a strikeout. Second strikeout for Juarez today.
25, Hannah Parker.
That brings up Peyton Barkley.
Correction, left field number 2, Peyton Barkley.
Barkley let things off with a double for the ball game. Starts outside, gets in the zone, 0-1. Swings over top of it, 0-2. The 0-2. Called strike 3, back-to-back strikeouts from Juarez.
Pitcher number 28, Jalen Taylor.
Now bring up Taylor. Taylor last time up a 6-3, ground out.
So you tell me she's butting here or what?
She's going to slap her bunt. She's a lifetime right-hand batter.
Starts off with a bunt. Bunts it foul. for the first strike, 0-1.
When she was playing PWSA, you couldn't get her out. She put the ball on the ground.
Trying to utilize speed, Taylor is currently. That one over top the zone, 1-1. The 1-1. Goes for the bunt, makes contact with it this time. The throw squirts on by. Brill not able to get the squeeze, and a runner's aboard. An error on the play. And that will allow Sheridan's inning to continue here. Weiss up. Trying to go for a bunt herself. A stolen base attempt at second. Slide on in is Taylor. Sheridan looking like they want to go small ball with 2 outs. 0-1. Nearly bounces away, but good recovery that time from Jackson. 1-1 the count. Gets it in the zone, 1-2. One, two. Contact made over to Murphy. Throw over to first, gets the 6-3. And Sheridan not able to bring home Taylor. 2.5 innings complete. 2-1 St. Clair is your score line. So we head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Welcome back, everyone, to Windsor, Ontario, as we enter the bottom of the 3rd inning. St. Clair's top of the lineup due up with an advantage 2-1 in the early going of this ball game. Temperature staying very cold outside for the start of the season. Full sweater weather, not even at the mid-September point. Just a week away from it. Now up the plate, the shortstop, Shaylin Murphy. Murphy to right field. Weiss gets underneath it, first out.
And adding to center fielder number 18, Judy.
That'll bring up Judy LaFleur. Murphy underneath that one. Tries to go bump, pulls it back in time. 1-0. Floor last time popped up. called a strike this time, 1-1. Bottom of the third inning, 1 out. No runners on. Swings over top of it, 1-2. One and two. Up high. 2-2. Making contact this time, but foul again. 2-2. Two and two. It's time in for a base hit. The Fleur stops at first for the single.
Number 17, Reese Grondin.
And so St. Clair with a runner aboard for Reese Grondin. Take a look at the replay as solid contact gets on right past Rumble. Grondin watches that one to start for a strike, 0-1. Down to the dirt. 1-1. Grondin last time up hit a triple. That scored the first run of the season for St. Clair. Fouled away. 1-2.
I think he's going to have to steal more bases this year. He doesn't have the oomph in the lineup.
1-2. Popped up and played quickly by Taylor.
Number 14, Ada Umera.
Mara now coming up to the plate. Second base was where she reached last time up at the plate. Starting things off low, and that allows a stolen base for LaFleur. 1-0. There's a double last time for Romero. One and 0. Chopped over to Liscombe. Throw over to Rapota. Makes the play. And the side is retired.
No runs, a hit, a runner left on base.
One hit, no runs, no errors. And so, your score after 3, 2-1, St. Clair. But he was also an All-American, second team in this time to right.
Shoots it and scores on the near side. One mistake ends up booking a trip to the prairies.
Welcome back, everyone, to Windsor as we get ready for the top of the fourth inning. 2-1 is your score. And so far, St. Clair Saints keeping things pretty much at bay from the Bruins. Only one runner left aboard. That one via error in the past 2 innings.
Leading off for the Bruins.
Leading off this time, Kirsten Rezo. This time up, it was a 2-bagger RBI, a double. Starts off missing 1-0. Foul back, 1-1. 1-1 is the count. Fouled away, 1-2. That one way outside, 2-2.
So, this is the thing, you know, OBAs do, you get to choose between a trophy, a medal, banner, and a small banner for your room.
2-2, popped up. Played that time by Murphy for the out.
Second base, number 50, Emily Liston.
So, we decided
Emily Liscombe now up.
someone kicked in a $500 sponsorship. We got rooms from the States for $1,200 So, it'll cost parents.
Foul back, 0-1.
That would make it everything. Because the kids all want it. No. Major already has a stand.
That one in for strike 2. Liscombe trying to avoid being struck out for the second time today. That 1-2, just got a piece of it. Stays 0-2. Penn getting ready, it looks like, for the Bruins. Foul back again, 0-2. Rise ball misses, 1-2. One, two, swings that one up high.
Playing third base, number
2
5,
times now, Liscombe's been struck out. 2 outs now with the inning. That brings up Zoe Power, or Zoe Rumble, should say, looking to show some power. Foul back to the screen, 0-1.
That's always been a weakness. She's a tall girl, big girl. She has trouble getting that ball down the fist.
The 0-1. Down low. 1-1. One misses the bottom corner. 2-1.
I think you'd be surprised if this Zoe Matter, what her second sport is.
Volleyball.
Figure skating.
Really?
Trying to get the top of the zone. Missed it. 3-1.
She's been doing it ever since she was like 5 years old. She may not be doing it now. She really works hard.
Morris with the throw. Bounces in the dirt, and that allows Rumble to walk aboard. First walk of the ball game.
Becky Parpata.
She is not these holding
Now at the plate, Parpola. Contact down the left field line, but foul for the first strike, 0-1. The 0-1. Hardy swing, Hardy miss, 0-2. The 0-2. Chopped off the glove of Murphy. And this hit is called on the play, a single.
Taylor Earhart.
Pulled up, gets the single. Now at the plate, designated player slaps it on in. 6-4 on the play from Earhart.
2 runners left on base for the Bruins.
The side is retired. 2-1, still your score. 1 runner left aboard.
Ladies and gentlemen, you can follow and keep up to date
St. Clair still
of your Saints.
holds on to a tight
Be sure you
2-1 lead.
follow at Saints Athletics on Instagram to stay updated on all varsity happenings.
And we'll see if there's a change at pitcher. It looks like the answer is no for now. It stays Taylor. It will be Cameron, Coombs, and then Kipfer lead things off this inning. Some of the former Saints you just seen there watching from above Van Acumen Stadium currently. We've seen Amy Clayton amongst those watching along. So just about set to go here for the bottom of the 4th inning. Taylor so far, 2 runs allowed. He's been having a fine performance, had a hit allowed last inning. Reminder once again that there is football tonight. Hamilton Hurricanes in town take on the Saints. 7:30 start time on We Digital. Brooke Cameron back to the plate, a 5-3 ground out last time up. Starts with one tight, 1-0. Tight, but swung on. And played again by Rumble for the out.
Left fielder number 12, Cameron Coombs.
That's going to bring up Cameron Coombs. Coombs hit a 6-3 ground out last time up. Down in the turf. 1-0. The 1-0. 2-0. No, 1-1. Called strike. On the 1-1. Up the middle. Base hit. Coombs slaps it past the pitcher and Taylor. And a single for Coombs.
Designated player number 8, Kirsten Kipfer.
Good swing, good contact. First hit as a Saint. That brings up Kipfer. Kipfer fouls it back. 0-1 is the count. Look at some of the fans in attendance today making their way into the cold for the ballpark. The 0-1. Fouled away. 0-2. On the 0-2. Rolls away. Coombs advances to second. So a runner now in scoring position with one out in the bottom of the fourth inning. High drive down the left field line, foul. And that goes nearly to the parking lot. 1-2 still. Some of the Mohawk Mountaineers who will be playing in the next game and in the closer of this three-game mini-tourney. Wachia Lawn in left field for this 1-2. Fouled off. Good battle building up here from Kipfer. The 1-2. Kipfer, solid contact, left field for a base hit. Waved home, this time is Coombs. She slides in. That allows Kipfer to advance a single RBI. And advance to second on the throw.
Your pitcher number 2, Dana Juarez.
Just on by Rumble at third. And St. Clair builds a 2-run cushion. Dana Juarez now up. Last time flew out to right field. Rolls to her this time. 1-0 to start. On the 1-0. Goes towards the heart of the plate. 1-1. Kipfer at second. 1 out. Bottom of the fourth inning. Fouled away. 1-2. On the 1-2, Rice ball, 2-2. Fouled away again. Stays 2-2. Look out to the scoreboard. 2-2. Fouled away again. A lot of foul balls in this ball game. Still 2-2. Down low in the turf, 3-2. In for at least a base hit. Runners given the stop sign. Runners at the corners now as that bloops in from Juarez.
Jackson.
That brings up Jackson. Jackson last time grounded out. Trying to get a pickoff at third. Nothing doing. A strike at the plate, 0-1. On the 0-1, down low, missing, 1-1. Up high, and St. Clair takes the stolen base while they have it. Both runners in scoring position now with the 2-1. Down low, missing again, 3-1. Swings through it. Caught on the strike, 3-2. It's 3-2. Fouled away. Full count. Three and two. Misses and the bases are loaded.
Now batting, your shortstop number 28, Sheridan Murphy.
That brings up Sheridan Murphy. And right now, a pitchers conference being talked about here. No indication of a change yet here from the Bruins.
Your attention, please, ladies and gentlemen.
Now,
Pinch running for the St. Clair
we have a
Saints,
pinch runner.
number 24, Molly-John Casillas.
Molly Casillas should say, has now been brought in as a pinch runner at second for Sheridan Murphy's at bat. St. Clair looking to blow the game wide open here. Starts off with a strike, 0-1. So far, Murphy 1 for 2 with a single. Up high, 1-1. 1-1 Murphy. Chops it off the second baseman. Liscombe can't make the play. The run comes in to score.
Your center fielder, number 18, Judy LaFleur.
Their error here in this one. Let's take a look here as that took a hard bounce, but went right out of the glove of Liscombe. Liscombe not able to recover until it was too late. Up at the plate now, already with the 1-0 count, Judy LaFleur. LaFleur 1 for 2 as well today so far. Starts with a strike. Oh, and now 1-1. Down low, 2-1. On the 2-1. Chopped over to the pitcher. Gets the force out. 2 gone.
Now batting, playing third base, number 17. On
the fielder's choice, LaFleur. Able to at least get a board, but not score the run with the weak contact. That brings up Reese Grondin. 1 for 2 as well today with the triple. Fouled away, 0-1. On the 0-1. Up high, 1-1. High contact to center, back at the wall. 2-run score, third waved in. Grondin with an RBI double. Three runs come in on the swing. 5 runs this inning. St. Clair leads now 7-1. And a hearty swing causes a conference up on the rubber. Again, 7-1 is your score. They might be signaling for a bit of a change out here. There has already been one swap out to, it looks like, the outfield. They have swapped in Haley No More. Now, there is more OHL preseason action on Weed coming up. The Atlas Tube Center, September 21st. 7:05 start from Lakeshore. Be sure to tune in. Anyway, Normore did sprint out to the outfield there. They might be making at least a one change here. They're currently making sure things being signaled for to the scorer's stand. So they have taken Manley out.
Your attention, please. Now playing right field. Number 1, Haley No More.
At least that's what the signal is, but right field was originally Weiss. That one bounced away. That one called a ball. 2-0 the count. Up at the plate. O'Mara. This one chopped over to short. Bobbed around by Barkley. And a single RBI on the play. 9 batters have already come to the plate. That's now a 2-for-3 day for the first year. So up at the plate, starting off watching one there, Brooke Cameron. 8-1, now your score. St. Clair striking very quickly all of a sudden. Caught on a strike. 1-1. Cameron hitless today. Popped up last time. Down left field line, fouled. 1-2.
Your attention please now in left field. Libby Weiss at shortstop number 2, Peyton Barkley.
One and two. This one chopped on by first base. Another single on the sequence.
Now batting your left fielder number 12, Cameron
Poto not able to make the play that time. Another single. 2 runners now aboard. Up at the plate this time, Coombs had a single earlier in the inning. Foul back to the screen again. 1-1. Ten hits now for St. Clair with their 8 runs. They have really started to pack on the offense this inning. That one reached for like a golf club, and that retires the side. 1-3 ground out closes out the inning, but 4 innings complete. St. Clair has themselves an 8-1 advantage, a 7-run lead after 4 here on We Digital.
For the Saints, 6 runs on 5 hits, 2 runners left.
But he was also an All-American, second team in this time to right. Forward back line this time.
Gets across the original line of scrimmage. Tackled just shy of the first down. Burrell looks for a spot. Burrell shoots it and scores on the near side. One mistake ends up booking a trip to the prairies.
We have a couple changes here to start off the top of the 5th inning. Ashley Marchand is now in as catcher. Baker, Mars is out. In is complete. So up on the rubber now is going to be Kipfer. We'll see how Kipfer pitches to start things off with the right-hander. So leading things off this inning
And catching, number 26, Ashley
is
Marshall.
Emily Manley.
Leading off.
Should say there's a change with Manley's slot. That is now no more. Two and 0 with the count up at the plate. Up high, 3-0. 3 straight balls to start. That one called for the strike.
Second base for
3-1.
Saints, number 6, Ashley Brill.
Three, 1. Foul it away. Full count. 3-2. Barkley on deck. And walked away. No more. Walked aboard. And it looks like the coaching staff is now discussing things here. Now they're checking on something here. So a situation here, not sure what. Looks like
Now
it's
batting for the
confirming
Brewers,
things
number
with
2, the left fielder,
Kipfer.
Peyton Barkley.
Up at the plate is Barkley. Kipfer has it bunted. Throw it to first, called safe. Barkley able to stretch it out for an infield single. Good speed from Barkley. Gets it by a step. Brings up Taylor. Trying to reach for a bunt. Runners don't advance on it.
28, Jalen Taylor.
0-1. That one outside. Runners stay in place still, 1-1. Swings over top of it. Called strike, 1-2. 1-2 is the count. That one rolls away. Both runners advance on the pass ball. 2-2. The 2-2. Small chopper. Gets the out at first, but a run scores.
Now batting right fielder, number 27, Olivia Weiss.
So the Sheridan Bruins get back on the scoreboard. 8-2 now the score. Up the plate this time is Weiss. Weiss goes for a bunt, and contact forces the ball out to allow the run to score.
Center fielder, number 12,
Weiss
Pearson Russell.
brings in a run. Everybody's safe. So now up at the plate is Russo. And Sheridan just confirming something here. Going for a pinch runner. So pinch runner in for the Bruins.
Your attention, please. Pinch running at first base for the Bruins. Number 23.
The Freitas is the pinch runner.
Freitas.
Down the right field line, fouled away for an 0-1. Bruins able to score 2 runs in the inning. St. Clair up by 5. That one misses the bottom corner, 1-1. Now move to 2-1 on the count. Inside. 3-1. This one chopped over to Murphy. Played over to second. Not in time to get the runner at first. But that takes the runner out of scoring position on the fielder's choice.
Playing second base, number 15, Emily Liston.
Emily Liscombe now coming up. Just a look at the replay. First one is a hit by pitch for Liscombe. Let's take a look at how. Hard to the left leg. That hurt for Liscombe. An already discussion up on the rubber with St. Clair starting to spiral a touch on the run count.
Now batting and playing third base, number 5.
Now,
Zoe Rumble.
that'll bring up Rumble after the discussion up on the rubber. Misses. 1-0. 0-1 rather. Swings through, second strike, 0-2. On the 0-2, fouled away. Going two. Foul back again. On the 0-2. Rise ball missing. 1-2. Missed again, 2-2. On the 2-2. Reaches out one. Back again to the mesh. Trying to work fast here. Strikes her out. And that ends the top of the inning. Top of the 5th inning. Comes to a close with the Bruins' 2-run inning. St. Clair leads 8-3 over the St. Clair Saints. Welcome back to St. Clair College for more coverage of OCAA softball. Bottom of the 5th inning, and we have a pitching change. Remember Manley coming out of the ball game earlier? Well, now she is up on the rubber. They're going to have to depend upon her if they want this game to stay where it's at least. 5-run ball game. We'll see what happens here in this bottom of the inning. Leading things off will be Kipfer. Then there's Juarez's spot. See who's in that spot. Then Marchand.
Got two changes, Ted. So, 7's re-entering for 1.
Just about ready to go.
14 for 25.
Leading off for your Saints, number 8, Kirsten Kipfer.
Also have an additional
Now
substitution.
pitching for the Bruins, number 7, filling Manley. In right field, number 28, Jalen Taylor.
Jalen Taylor's been moved to right field now.
On left field is Libby Weiss.
Weiss in left. Starting off with a strike 0-1. That one to the backstop, 1-1. Kipfer fouled away again. Have made a catching change, it looks like. Brianne Cruz is now in for Pozovic. Swings on through it for a strikeout. First strikeout from the Sheridan pitching staff.
Number 2, Dana Juarez.
Dana Juarez now comes up. And the umpire's just checking the scores card here. Swings and misses. 0-1. Chop foul, 0-2. Already 2 strikes. As the sun comes out to play. Chopped foul again. On the 0-2. That one goes way to the backstop, 1-2. Manley works and just about hits her, 2-2. And again, way to the backstop, nearly 3-2. 3 balls on this count have all gone wild to the backstop. Payoff pitch. This one hit fair. Throw to first, gets the out, 2 gone.
Now batting your catcher, number 26, Ashley Marchand.
Ashley Marchand now coming up next. Look at the replay machine. Marchand down the left field line for a base hit. Waved around to second. Marchand gets all the way to second on the play. And it's a double for the catcher.
Sheridan Murphy.
Good contact right on top of the line. That brings up Sheridan Murphy. Watch that one. 2-0. That one bounces away. Track back down. Already 3 balls, no strikes. Tries to get one back in the zone, does. 3-1. On the 3-1. That one caught a late strike, 3-2. On deck, Judy LaFleur. Murphy, soft contact to short. Play over to first, gets the out. The side is retired. 8-3, still your score as we head to the top of the 6th inning. And it was close. But Murphy not able to reach a board here. St. Clair, after 5, up by 5 here on We the Dole. Welcome back, everyone, to Windsor for more coverage of OCAA softball. Plenty of fans coming out to watch the action in the outfield, especially. So the fans get ready to see what happens in this top of the inning. Bottom of the order, 2 up. Parpoda, Earhart, and Slot, originally from No More, and Manley.
Your attention, please. Playing second base for the Saints, number 1, Clair Cole. Out in right field, number 22, Irene Tui. Leading off for the Bruins.
Never changed. Chloe Cole brought in for Ashley Ray Burrill. Starting things off, right to Cole. Tested immediately for P4.
Number 44, Kayla Earhart.
Up to the plate this time, Earhart. 0-1 to start. Reaches 1 up high, 0-2. The 0-2. Didn't get the zone that time, 1-2. Two, fouled away. Stays 1-2. Reaches 1 up high, strikes out, but the throw over to first still gets the out.
Now batting the pitcher, number 7, Emily Manman.
Up at the plate now and watching that one for a ball to start. Back at the plate, Manley. Caught strike, 1-1. Popped up. Murphy calls on it, gets it. Gets the out. And the St. Clair Saints still up by 5. The top of the 6th inning complete. Again, your score here on We Digital, 8-3 for the Saints. As the wind continues to swirl at the ballpark. This game taking its time now, it seems. Manley will stay up on the rubber after a 4-batter inning last time. LaFleur, Grandin, Mara all due up. Just about all set to go here in the bottom of the 6th inning to play some softball. Leading things off
Leading
this
off for your
inning,
Saints,
Judy
second fielder, number
LaFleur.
18, Judy LaFleur.
LaFleur 1 for 3 so far. Starting things off with the bouncer. 1-0. On the 1-0. Trying to aim for the bottom corner. Missed it. 2-0. That one in for a strike. 2-1. On the 2-1. Hits the bottom corner this time. 2-2. Rise ball. Misses. 3-2. On the 3-2. Squirts past shortstop. Barkley not able to make the slide.
Number 17,
And that allows LaFleur aboard with her second hit today. Back to the plate this time, Reese Grondin with a foul ball to start. So far, she's 2 for 3 with a triple and a double. 4 RBIs so far today from Grondin. Rolls to her, 1-1. Chopped foul, 1-2. One and two, swings through it and early. Strikes out.
Now batting and playing first base, number 14.
That brings up Amara. Amara so far as well, 2 for 3. Double and a single. Fouled away. 1-1.
Everything else, though, and I already made the announcement for just the cafe.
On the 1-1, down low. 2-1. Runner at first in the bottom of the 6th inning. 1 out in the inning. Up high. Again, missed. 3-1. Bounces back in the zone and a pitch out. Stolen base. Full count, 3-2. On the 3-2. Walks aboard Amara.
Now batting the right fielder, number 22.
Now over the plate, the new right fielder, Ireland Tui. Starts over top it, 0-1. On the 0-1, in for a strike, 0-2. On the 0-2 for Tui. Just tap foul. Stays 0-2.
Like if you go over, you won't hit 400. I'm not in 400 now. It's 399.
On the 0-2, swings over top of it. Strike 3, 2 out.
Now batting the left fielder, number 12. Cameron Coombs.
Cameron Coombs now up. Another strike, 0-1. Makes solid contact. Played though by Barkley at short. Throw to second, bobbled. Liscombe not able to get the squeeze. Runners all on every bag. It's been a rough one for Liscombe. Now at the plate, Kipfer. Starting off with a 1-0. Down to the dirt, 2-0. Back to the stop. And the runners all advance. St. Clair puts in a run. 9-3.
But I know, but there was no runs. I just assumed
So how about that? Another one to the backstop. It's been a rough one. It's coming in for Manley. And she just walked the bases, loaded again.
Now batting number 2, Dana Juarez Ojeda.
Dana Juarez now back up. That one on a bouncer again. 1-0 again. Juarez with one swing could technically end it here with a mercy. Again down low, 2-0. On the 2-0. High contact to center field. 1 run scores, a second waved on home. And a single and 2 RBIs for Juarez makes it now 11-3.
Now batting your catcher, number 26, Ashley.
And the conveyor belt continues. Marchand 2 up next as all it takes is decent contact. That's the case, to center. Live play, that's out to left center. Another one waved in to score, and St. Clair is 1 run away from triggering a
To
mercy.
the top for your shortstop, number 28, Shaylin Murphy.
Any sort of contact to the outfield can end it once more. That one brought Kipfer home to score. And it looks like another conference up on the rubber here as things, again, have started a spiral. Innings of 2, 6, and 4 in the run category. Later today, St. Clair looks to keep its undefeated record going 3-0 against the 0-3 Hamilton Hurricanes. 7:30 p.m. start time from Acumen Stadium. Murphy starts off fouling, 0-1. Murphy dribbles it over to short. Play over to first, gets the out, and we will play at top of the 7th. 9 batters come up to the plate this inning. St. Clair walks right up to the line to try and end it on runs. Instead, they'll have to end it the normal way, if you will. For the top of the 7th inning, 12-3 St. Clair. And it would require an absolute barnstorming of runs for the Bruins to have a shot in this ball game, to say the very least. They still have another ball game after this one. The Mohawk Mountaineers have been watching along and were originally scheduled for 1 o'clock. Obviously, that will not be the case now. Just about all set to get back underway here. Kepfer looks to slam the door on the ball game. Looks like we're just about ready to go. So, we have a lot of things going on in terms of St. Clair's lineup card. We'll try and sort that out as soon as we can here. But up at the plate is Barkley. That one fouled back on the screen, 0-2 already. On the 0-2. Rolls to the backstop. 1-2. One, two. Popped up and dropped, but there was contact with the umpire. That got a little bit squirrely, with Marchand having to dodge around the umpire and actually made contact with him. The umpire is in play, mind you. And it took an extra second to be able to regather. Didn't get that extra second. Again, to the backstop. 1-2 is still the count. Two and two. On the 2-2. Played fair and for a base hit. Barkley has done well today, 3 for 4 to start her season. She's got her second single today. Off of the plate is Taylor. Taylor runs at the ball and swinging on it. 0-1. On the 0-1, bunted, but that one foul. 0-2. Taylor makes contact, throw over to second, gets the force out, but that's all.
Now batting number 27, Libby Weiss.
So a fielder's choice there. And a clear-cut fielder's choice at that measure. First out of the inning, now up at the plate already. The ball. This time it is Weiss. Starts off with a strike now to the strike category, 1-1. The 1-1 popped up. And that just landed, I think, in the tent. There was a tent set up for a crew here at We Digital, and I believe one of the crew members may have just made a catch. 1-2. And another foul ball. At this point, you can build a mountain with the amount of foul balls we've had today. One and two. Fouled again. On the 1-2 again. Down the left field line. Fair. Stop sign over at third as both runners now move to scoring position. Weiss with good contact on the hit. So a double for Weiss as she squeaks it on in by the finest of margins again. That's going to bring up Razzo. One and 0. Sheridan not going down without a fight here as that one's fouled away. On the 1-1. High contact, left field. Beat on it by Coombs. She gets the out and a good throw in. Means the runners stay put. That goes for about 160 feet.
Now batting number 41.
Now that brings up pinch hitter. Out of the plate, Kaylee Averell Sturge. 1-0 the count. Down low. 2-0. Earl Sturge in her first year coming in here. Known more for her bat as well as her defensive skills. Known for strengthening the catching depth. 3 straight balls. 3-0. Swings for the strike. 3-1. The 3-1. Foul back. Full count. 3-2 for the ball game. And down to the final strike are the Bruins. Three and two back. Three and two. Again, fouled away. On the 3-2 again. We continue this dance. It's time. Hits it fair. Murphy. Throw to first. Gets the 6-3 to end the ball game. The St. Clair Saints close it out for their first game of the season, coming to a close 12-3. They play later today against the Mohawk Mountaineers. They get to rest a bit. Approximate start time 3 p.m. Likely will be later with the push here for this ball game. With that being said, our second ball game will be approximately 45 minutes or so between the Bruins and the Mountaineers. It's time to say goodbye, though, for this game. For the rest of your crew, I'm Justin Prince St. Solo. Enjoy the rest of your day. We'll see you for Game 2 here on We Digital soon.